That I can't get
Good gravy. Hey, everybody. Let me know that you can hear us, because what about your headphones? I hope they're not
They're in the case.
Okay.
They're disconnected.
We don't want to do that again.
Y'all should be able to hear everything, right? Yeah.
Okay.
We shouldn't be connected. Even though I was working on stuff again, but
There we go.
I disconnected everything long before. We didn't have to rush into it. We'll give them just a few minutes to get settled in.
Diana likes my white. Thanks.
You're fuzzy.
Uh-oh.
We shouldn't be fuzzy.
Blurry.
Is it on the right camera?
It's because our signal.
Oh.
We're going to have to turn the TV off.
Yeah, Matt, cut that off. The signal's crap.
Don't say that. We got in trouble for saying that.
No, I got in trouble from one lady for saying that. And I don't think that's talking ugly. Let's see if it gets better. A minute. I got mine off. Is yours off?
Mm-hmm. Always something, ain't it?
Well, somebody says we're clear. Everybody else saying we're fuzzy and blurry and all kind of other stuff. I got one says clear.
There's no telling.
Maybe it'll pick up. I don't know.
Well, let's just keep going.
Looks fine, blurry, not clear. Oh, we can't.
Nope, it's the channel.
Yeah, it's probably us. Maybe the signal. StreamYard is having issues right now. Huh.
Okay. Well,
anyway,
maybe it'll pick up. If not, we're here anyway.
We're here.
Click that.
What?
That. No, not your phone. The Wi-Fi thing. Okay, it's connected.
It's connected, right?
Okay.
Who knows? My phone is clear. My TV is not.
I don't know.
Anyway. All right. If it clears up, fine. If we stay fuzzy, then maybe I just need to shave. Be okay.
Hello.
I've been with you all day. Lagging too. Well, I might just cut the sun gun off.
Her phone's clear as well, but fuzzy on the phone.
Why is the TV fuzzy and the phone is clear?
That makes no sense to me.
I don't know. It may be a StreamYard thing for all we know. Either way, carrying on.
Well, anybody cooling down yet? Because it is not cooling down here.
But it's gonna.
It's gonna.
27 days till pedals.
I have been working on pedal stuff today. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do.
I have not.
Well, what are you supposed to do?
I'm not.
Oh. We're all fuzzy by this time of night.
Well, I hope we don't have too many new folks that think it's just terrible. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all.
It is still hot in Killeen, Texas.
We'll do the best we can, but we may have some new folks that say this is terrible. 207 days to the Okie.
Ooh.
Really looking forward to that.
70s in the Pennsylvania mountains, 66 in Michigan.
Saw some lows in the 50s for next week.
For us?
Heck yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm so ready because we about died yesterday.
I'm telling you, it's like it just comes out of all the pores and orifices.
Right now, everything is so messed up with our schedule that we can't get ahead. We have to film on Saturday morning for Saturday evening, and that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
trying to get a video out. And I've got to get ahead before games start. I'm not talking about watching it on TV. I'm talking about hours.
Yeah.
I would have to get the stuff done ahead of time to get that video to come out on Saturday. So we've got to get ahead at some point so that we quit filming the day we're putting it out. That's horrible.
Listen said that they went fishing at 6:30 a.m. to beat the heat and got too hot to stand in the sun after 3 hours.
No doubt. They're nice and cool on Cape Cod. It didn't get above 70 today.
Could you get in here?
They got it pulled over where Katie could get in. 107 in Southern California.
She said back in the 80s, she had a few drinks that reminded her of this screen. It ain't changing any.
Y'all, I'm hoping the signal will pick up, but I don't know if it's going to or not. I just have to apologize.
Tanya said she cleaned the house yesterday and the AC was on 75, so she was a hot puddle the whole time. We couldn't function with our AC on 75.
No, we don't. I could. But I mean, it would just be warm, but that don't bother me like it does you. If it goes up 2 degrees, you're hot, and if it goes down 2 degrees, you're freezing. That's about what it amounts to.
I can tell when it changes any.
What did Teresa say?
Her update on her mom. Her mom passed away on Monday.
Oh, I'm sorry, Teresa.
Ed said Brandon got a nice tractor from TYM. That's awesome.
I'm guessing that's a sponsorship thing. That's cool.
Yeah, it is. They have some rain headed to Idaho.
I thought I missed something else, but I'm not seeing it. If somebody asked me a question and I missed it, I'm sorry, because I'm looking for it right now and I can't find it. I thought I saw a question. Well, I'm sorry, y'all, if I missed it. I'm not seeing it. Now, everything is clear on our end, but that doesn't mean anything. So it's not like it's fuzzy. I can see it. Sheila said, see you at Pedals. Don't forget my cake.
I got it. Oh, well, I don't got it yet, but I will. I will have
I hope you don't have it. It'll be 27 days old.
I will have it.
So we were watching a movie today. Wait a minute. I got to tell them something before I forget.
Okay.
I don't care if I'm fuzzy or not. I'm going to tell it.
Okay.
We were watching a movie. I saw some clips of it, and I really wanted to see it. Oh, Dean said German chocolate cake should be ready too.
Is Dean coming?
I guess.
Well,
so I had seen some clips of this movie and I wanted to watch it. It's about the football coach that got in trouble for praying in the middle of the field. And it's called Average Joe. Have y'all seen that?
I was going to ask. If not, I was going to recommend.
Well, we hadn't finished it yet.
Well, I'm pretty
we're to the good part now. But I want to know if people have seen the movie Average Joe about the praying football coach.
Now, what I want you to do is hit the refresh button.
Okay.
Now, you guys stay.
Where?
Don't
leave.
We're going to have an intermission.
Where?
The refresh. Don't move. Intermission.
We're going to try to fix it. So
stay.
Don't get off.
Reload. Got better signal. Hello again.
Oh, it cleared it up for a minute, but it may have went back fuzzy. I don't know, because the signal went back bad. It did really good, and then it went back bad. So are y'all back with us?
Nope.
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 Y'all say a big thank you to AT&T.
It's gotta be.
We still ain't fixed that. Pixelated, that's even worse.
But people are watching and it's clear on one device or another, so it's got to be StreamYard.
Donna said it's better than it was, but I don't. Anyway, y'all, we're watching this movie, and I'm working on playbooks. I'm Jones Christie. It's you. We're not blurry. It's all you. Anyway, so I'm working on a playbook, and we got stuff going back, and we decided to watch this movie. And y'all, it's been a great movie so far. But let me tell you about a Zoeism.
What did I do?
So the mascot for the We Should Watch Woodlawn. I have not seen that yet. So it's clear if you don't move around much. Dean, I shaved before church this morning. So the mascot for the school where this guy coaches is the Wolverines.
Yes.
And Rhett asks, "What's a Wolverine?" And Zoe says, "It's a wolf at night." And I said, "No, it's a totally different animal. It's not a wolf anything." And I said, "Google it." And Zoe Googles a Wolverine. She says, "Oh my goodness." I said, "Yeah, it looks kind of like a badger, you know." And she's thinking it's a wolf. And she tells Rhett, she said, "I thought it was like what they turn into at night, a Wolverine and vampire." And I said, "Zoe, that's a werewolf, not a Wolverine." Oh. I knew they would get a kick out of it. I had to tell it.
I mean, that's what I thought.
So, yes, Lisa, I said it was kind of like a badger. And she Googled it and showed him the picture, and she had werewolf in mind. She said, "It's a wolf like Wolverines and vampires."
It looks like a badger and a bat had a baby.
A bat?
It has a bat face.
But I knew when you said that, and this was only like an hour ago, I was like, I've got to tell them that on the live. That was my new Zoeism, was Wolverines come out at night with the vampires.
Yeah.
Well, at least she didn't say it was a superhero.
When I Googled it, that's all that came up too, was the man with all the
Hugh Jackman character.
Yeah.
Was watching Dutch's pig have babies. I saw a picture of Dutch. Well, he was holding a baby pig.
Mr. Jim, that's what I read.
Yeah.
That they're vicious.
Dutch, I saw on Facebook earlier, he was holding a baby pig and said it was when he got home from church. So she must still been in labor. She must have been in labor for a long time.
Good night, Teresa.
It's fixing the storm here. Just got hit by very intense pain. Gonna take some pain meds and lay down. Well, good night, Teresa. Sorry to hear about your loss. Oh, 12. We had a couple of times that got into the 16 range.
Yeah, they have a.
No, Jennifer Jenkins, we are a little fuzzy. Everybody's let us know it's our internet service. So
I don't know, it might not be.
If it gets too or it's StreamYard.
Yeah.
But either way, if it gets too aggravating, we may cut it short. But as long as people can hear us a little bit, we'll try to go with it. But I had to tell them that. So Zoe, go ahead with yours. You gonna yawn, so you gonna talk.
What was I talking about?
Oh, it wasn't from Mama number 1. Mama number 2 had hers.
They had 2 Pharaoh like that fast?
Christina said, I kept asking him to talk to y'all about having pigs and raising pigs. Well, he's raised a bunch of pigs, but I don't know if he's bred any. I know he's raised them in the past.
Yeah.
Will turning Wi-Fi off help?
No.
We've tried to run it off of our phones before, and sometimes it did okay. Mr. Jim wants to know where Millie is. About 20 feet away.
She's not going to be very far from me. She stays right up under me.
Do you need to try to run it off your phone instead of Wi-Fi?
I just don't know if we'd have to reboot everything.
Oh, God. We don't need to do that. How does it feel being fuzzy?
Feels like every other day.
We have taken it off of Wi-Fi before.
Just living my best life, Fuzzy. All right, let's try.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Hold on. We're just going to go from one to the other. Just real fast. I think it's StreamYard.
Okay, she is off. Is it any better? Or is it still fuzzy?
Thought you always looked fuzzy.
I shave Judy Cole sometimes.
You said I never had piglets.
No, I'm saying he has gotten pigs and raised them. I just didn't think he had actually bred and had them.
Yeah.
I'm having big pigs breeding what mom looked like. Oh, go back. Is it worse?
Now it's lagging.
It's lagging worse. I'm and worse audio was. We're not doing that. Y'all, this is terrible.
It's not meant for us to do this.
Maybe we're not supposed to be live tonight. Okay. Way worse, they said.
If it comes down to it, we'll try again in the morning.
We might go live in the morning.
We could drink coffee and go live. Max said it's better.
Now your voices are breaking up. So is it better now? Audio's better now?
She's freeze dried and it sounds worse.
Oh, God. The audio got better.
Oh my gosh.
Frozen on TV, still clear on phone. It's got to be StreamYard. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just going to go with it.
Say keep her in her prayers. Her shoulder's feeling better, but not. It's getting better, but not well.
Who was that?
Go up. Doris, right there. Shoulder's better, but not well.
We will keep you in our prayers for that, Doris.
I think he said this was his first time. Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed having the baby pigs.
Yeah, I did too.
So maybe we'll get back to that eventually when we start downsizing some of these goats.
I think having all the mamas having pigs at the same time was a lot because they would all farrow around the same, 1 or 2 weeks apart. And then you got a half a jillion babies running around.
Wanda is starting chemo Wednesday before that gets off the screen. And Mary has a headache from her family barbecue, so she's got to go. Ooh, bye, Mary.
I understand.
Bring Henry back. Jones Christie, I could get Henry. And the mamas, the same mamas we had, that they are still on that farm. And I talked to the guy that owns that farm came and got some goats from me. And he said that if I got ready, they would be there. And they're still there. They got a big old area he's done. But we have to be living there. It's too labor intensive for the running back and forth. I've got to have it where we're living there to bring the pigs back.
Miss Beverly's having cataract surgery.
Sal number 2 had 13 and 2 were stillborn. Well, PM, yes, you can just about mark your calendar.
We did.
3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days is extremely accurate. And
we hit 3 days. We went home, came back the next morning. There were babies.
Yes.
It was very accurate that we just happened. I said, oh, look, we need to write down the date. 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days.
Yeah, we saw it happening and marked it. And Zoe said, well, maybe it was a day off. And we got back the next morning and Piglets were there. I know
Me
that we
too,
went
Mr.
live
Brown.
twice.
Mhm.
One
In the
time with Penelope.
In the woods.
You were with Penelope one time and you were with Peggy one time.
Uh-huh.
Did Chance get a lot of birthday
He
wishes?
sure did.
A ton of them.
We went today and did some birthday celebrating because his birthday was on Thursday, and we took
Wanda said 86 of y'all are slacking.
and we took cupcakes to football, and then took the kids today to a trampoline park and to eat.
Christina said I haven't seen that.
There, if you go back, it's gonna be a live stream. You go back far enough, you'll be able to see.
Sure did. 2 different times Zoe went live with having babies.
We actually had one little bitty tiny one time, and her name was Caddy. And Rhett took her in, and she had a little bit of a spine issue. And we kept her going for about 2 weeks, maybe?
Something like that.
She was just, she was
smallest pig I've ever seen.
Yeah, she was just a little bitty premature. Well, she wasn't premature. She was just a runt. And we took her in and bottle fed her, and we just did everything we could for her.
She followed us around for about 2 weeks, and
she lived at home with us because we were scared she was so small she was going to get stepped on.
Yeah, but she ended up not making it.
She did. That was so sad. Made my heart hurt.
I'm not part of the 86, Jennifer said.
Oh, Christy, he was so thankful. She sent him $10. That was so sweet.
Who did?
Christy.
Oh.
Christy.
For her birthday?
Yeah. Yeah, one of the lives in the woods. That's right. I got out there and they were leaned against the log, so I just sat down.
I think you had 2 different ones in the woods. I think both times it was in the woods.
I don't remember. I just remember the one because it got real dark.
Well, you know what? You had better service out there in them woods than you got right here.
When you tried to go live that one time in the woods, I kept texting you and telling you to get out of the woods because you didn't. You were breaking up. You were breaking up.
Tanya hit it before the live even started.
Yeah.
So what we got going on this week?
I'm going to work on that coop.
Some more.
I feel like it's never ending because we get so daggum hot. But if it's going to be cooler this week, maybe we'll get a good bit of it done.
Did y'all have the same kind of pigs as they do? I have no idea what kind Dutch has.
Mm-hmm.
The pig he had looked like a white one. Like, Babe.
Oh, yeah.
Babe was white, but we had, our females were Duroc Hampshire crosses, and Henry, our breeding boar, was full-blooded Hampshire. So everything we had was 3/4 Hampshire, 1/4 Duroc.
So they were dark.
Journey Along with Jen says they have Duroc. So ours were, the mamas were half Duroc.
Mm-hmm.
So all the babies would have been 1/4 Duroc because the daddy was full Hampshire. Yorkshire is where the white came from. That's what Babe was.
Yeah.
Cheryl's saying it's Duroc and Yorkshire. If they're Yorkshires, they're white. They're the what you call peat pigs.
Yes, like Babe.
And we had a boar that was a Yorkshire,
mm-hmm.
and we sold him. We had gotten 2 males because we weren't sure if Henry was going to be able to breed because Henry was a runt.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Henry was the runt of his litter and turned out to be 800 pounds, 750, something like that. I'm sorry I missed Chance's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Chance. We'll pass that along.
Yes, he'll be happy. He loves it. He likes attention. Yorkshire. Yeah. And that's what Babe was, the white pig. When we got him, he was pink.
He was. Had a knot on his head.
And he had a knot on his head because he jumped out.
Mm-hmm. The day we got him.
While we were loading him.
Jumped out back of the truck, laying on his head.
They sure did. Then he rode in the front seat with me the rest of the way.
On the towel. Because we didn't want to jump back out.
Sure. Yep.
So we haven't said much about it. I kind of mentioned it on video, and I mentioned a few minutes ago on here. But we are downsizing our goats. just for probably a little while, our plan for the goats was to have goat milk products and things like that. And Zoe was going to milk the female. So we were building up our female herd. But things have gotten sidetracked about living at the farm, building barn, things like that. So we're going to downsize that, going a little bit different direction for a little while.
We're going to do a video kind of explaining all that pretty soon because we want to go ahead and start working our way that way.
North Carolina girl been out sitting in the swing.
That sounds nice.
He thought they'd be brown with white head and behind.
Ooh, you don't ever know what you're going to get. It's like
that sounds more like a Hereford.
It's like a goat. So you just don't know what's going to come out.
Henry had the mojo going like Ferdinand in the breathing department. He did. Henry was good at his job, and he enjoyed it.
Catherine's favorite picture of Henry was showing his working parts. She'll tell you any day that's her favorite picture.
Oh, I know. I remember.
The whole turn back and look at you picture.
You have to do what's best. Well, it's just changing up the direction of the farm a little bit, but it's not a big deal because we know where they're going. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many it will be yet, but we do know where they're going, and that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. I just bought some goat milk soap, clementine, and honey scent.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So one of my favorite products that I had at the Okie was the goat milk cheese. It was really, really good. And I have talked to Jason at Cattywampus.
Yeah.
We had a very long conversation about his soap making process.
Yeah.
And I was really interested in that, but we have to have the setup for it, and we've had a lot of things happen to move us in a different direction. So you just kind of got to wait. We got ahead of ourselves when we got the first few goats because we thought the rest was going to be a lot sooner than it has been. We thought we were about to move to the farm, and this was before YouTube.
Yeah.
The YouTube was not involved. We were simply building our farm, and we got our goats because someone had some they needed to get rid of. We were like, yeah, we'll take them. We thought we were in pretty good shape. We were going to do rotational grazing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's a terrible idea with goats.
And if they know how to do it, then God be with them, because we cannot figure that out.
I know that Brandon had some luck with the Premier One fencing for goats, but it's extremely aggravating, and I think even he would tell you that it's not good for goats.
Let me say though, the way that he does his was not in the woods.
That's right.
And ours was in the thicket.
Well, we would do half woods, half pasture.
Right, but once it hits that first little bit of thicket, it just loses all its momentum and voltage, and we weren't able to master that.
Hippie cow, yay homestead.
I like
Hello. Everybody's saying they love goat milk ice cream.
Well, it's probably
Have I tried that? Mm-mm. I don't think I have.
But, when we first did goats, we've only bought 4 goats.
That's right.
Everything else has been given to us or born on our farm.
Yeah, we've had some, I would call them rescues.
Yes.
And then we've had, we brought Cassie's home.
Any lake folks that don't clean your glasses were fuzzy because our signal's bad. You just close your eyes and listen.
Yeah, I was trying not to.
We're giving you an excuse to close your eyes.
Yeah, just listen to it. Don't even watch. We've got Cassie's goats.
We did.
So we are going to keep a limited number of goats. Mm-hmm. I won't say that we'll get rid of all of them because Zoe's got some that she's very fond of.
Yeah.
But as far as the herd, we were up to almost 40. I mean, not as many as Brandon, but we were still almost up to 40.
Yeah.
It was like 37 or something. and we started downsizing a little, but we've still probably got 25, 30.
Yeah. I would really like to keep a few and put with Cinco. Cinco's used to being with the goats.
Yeah, because Cinco and Bruno are about to be separated.
And it's about time to separate. So I would like to keep a few of the good ones, you know, my favorites, and put them with Cinco. So she's got someone with her and just downsize. You know, it's something we need.
Deborah said, what will you do with them?
We are talking with another farm about them going all together.
That's why we don't know how many are going yet,
right?
Because they haven't decided, but they are all going to the same farm.
Yeah.
Oh, except for 2. We have 2 that went to a lady that drove, what, 2.5 hours?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she came and got a couple for her grandkids.
She reached out to us asking for goats. Before we had said anything about getting rid of them, she said, I would like a couple of goats. And she drove like 2.5 hours to get them for her grandkids. Mm-hmm. But other than that, and they were both babies that had
young,
just been,
the ones that were,
they were this year's babies, so they had been weaned, but
Oklahoma
wasn't anybody they knew.
Rendezvous.
I don't know about the homestead rendezvous.
We need to look it up, pass it on to our friends that's in Oklahoma.
Maybe they probably know about it. Jamie and her sister-in-law are coming to town in September in RV.
They sure are.
Does that mean Lester's not coming with us?
Lester's not coming. No, I think Megan's coming.
Oh, okay.
I think that's who's coming because you know Jamie got that her new little motorhome.
I knew she had that. Well, she was wanting to come last year. It's 26th and 27th in McAllister, Oklahoma.
I'm gonna look that up. Oklahoma Homestead
Rendezvous.
Did you spell that right?
Crandall and Marcy sold their chickens and pigs, going to do more stuff on the farm.
And that's kind of the idea.
Robin said Stephanie's coming with her.
Oh, Stephanie. Okay.
You do some moving around and changing. That's not uncommon. If you're more like, say, Jason and Brooke at Cog Hill, they're not going to change very much because the way they do their farm, their animals are there for life.
Right.
But theirs are all pets. They're characters. Yeah. They're part of their channel.
Yeah, they're forever.
And that's just not where I am on stuff.
Well,
is it just me or the picture fuzzy? Jacob, what have you been missing?
He got here a little late.
No, Jacob's already been talking. Yes, it's blurry, Jacob. We think it may be an issue with StreamYard, but we're not positive.
Yeah. Yeah, Stephanie Denman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody agrees that white is my color.
That's gray.
Well, it does look very white. It's a very light gray. It's like a heather gray, and I like it.
I think the Lord gives us time to learn, and then He leads us down a different path oftentimes. I agree with that 100%. Now, North Carolina girl, when we sold the pigs, and I think I told y'all this already. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to lie about it. Where the pigs are is the same farm the goats are going to.
Mm-hmm.
Where Henry's living is where the goats are going. The farm is like 3 minutes from us. So I don't know if I think I said that, but if I didn't, that's where they're going.
Right.
On a working farm, it's not the same. You have to be able to pivot and change up bloodlines, etc. That's huge.
Yeah.
So,
well, when we first went into this, it was strictly working animals. And then we had the opportunity to bring in some pets, and goats multiply so fast. And I just think that they're just.
I'm going to explain to y'all in a minute why I'm looking at her that way.
Well, We veered off our original plan. We veered off our original plan. Yes. Veered off our original plan.
Okay.
And we would like to kind of get back toward that original
I'd love to. So let me explain to you what she's saying. I knew Cassie got her 3 new girl sheep from Kevin and Kimberly. I saw when Kevin put those up for sale, and I wondered if Cassie would get them, but I didn't ask.
The pasture poodles.
So when we first started this, y'all, there was no YouTube involved. There was no channel. Most of y'all already know this, but Brooke Smith is the reason for this. It's her fault. We went to buy a goose for our chickens. We were raising broilers. There was no YouTube. She talked Zoe into this. I had never even thought about YouTube.
Right.
Just never thought about doing it. We were strictly going to be a working farm. And I see a story brewing in Nick's head. He's not really. I'm just giving some reason. It's not a story I'm telling.
We told about it a few times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I told Zoe that I don't want any animals that don't have a job. Right? I said, Zoe, we are not doing this for fun. It is not a petting zoo. We're going to have a working farm, and everything has to have a job. Blame Brooke. Look, it's not a bad thing. It's just Brooke's fault. It's not that she did something bad. She did something good. It ended up good. I just can't believe she talked me into it. But, and we started out that way. Everything was working. The chickens, we had egg layers here at our house that we went to the farm and hawks hit us, so we brought them back to the house.
And I'll say chickens have always been the one thing that I've loved the most.
Zoe's favorite is chickens.
And I've had such an issue with them lately.
Yeah, but when we get that
torn apart.
We've got that coop built. When we get that finished, and it's, we never lost a single chicken when they were in this coop here because it was cemented all the way around. And we'll have 4 dogs there keeping stuff away from them. Mm. So that's good. Mm. But we weren't going to do anything that didn't have a job. Everything had to have a job. Well, the first thing that veered off track was Miss Brooke.
Yes.
And that was Zoe wanted to incubate something, and Brooke gave her the egg, and she hatched. And we had Miss Brooke.
The very first thing I ever incubated.
So that was okay. I mean, Miss Brooke, it's not like she's an expensive mouth feed.
Oh.
And she was pretty, and we had her there. When she was a baby, she would cry for Zoe. If Zoe got away from her, she would scream and waddle after her. She'd cry. So
she did. I forgot about that. She'd follow me all over.
Oh yeah, you was mama. So that was the first veering off, and that was not major. That wasn't anything big deal. And Zoe tried to talk me into alpacas forever. And we kind of threw it out there. Hey, if we get to this many subs, I'll let her have alpacas, this and that. And we were building our goat herd because we had a plan.
We did.
And we were raising the pigs, had a plan for them. Everything was working really well. And Zoe didn't have a job, so she was on the farm every day, and she was moving the birds, and we had ducks and geese and turkeys, and everything had a job. It was great. And then we got the donkeys, which was still not an issue. I was like, well, they can be guardian animals. I'm okay with donkeys, not a big deal. But we hit some goals, and there was the alpacas. So I'm thinking, hey, alpacas have the number one. It's debatable. Miss Londa's going to tell me number one. Most people say number 2 fertilizer behind rabbits. But it's really good fertilizer. Yeah. And they always go in the same place. So you can collect it easy. So I thought, you know what, I can kind of go with that. Plus, if we sell the fleece, we're okay. I can live with that. Yes, Cassie got her started with that. And there's Lori. Lori's a little late, but she come on in. So, what she called me, no show Nick. Well, at least she showed.
Yeah, late to the party, Lori.
But it kept veering further and further off track.
Yeah.
Because I'm not raising mini Hereford beef cattle.
No.
They are simply pets. Yes, alpacas always go in the same spot, North Carolina girl.
Well, they're not like goats and they just walk around and poop.
No, they have a pile.
They have a pile. They might have 2 or 3 in a area, but they
still go into that pile.
It's an intentional.
Yeah, it's easy to track. But the cows veered me way off track, and then we had to sell the pigs because we weren't living on the farm. They were labor intensive, so a lot of things have changed.
Yeah, we're just trying to get back. At some point, you kind of feel like you get out of control a little bit, and I think that's me coming to you and saying, "Hey, let's go back to we've deviated."
And it's not that bad, and that doesn't mean we're getting rid of the cows.
No.
That's not going to happen. We're not getting completely rid of the goats, just downsizing things and getting back to a working farm.
Making some adjustments.
Do y'all
care? No. If y'all know.
Probably know if Cinco is bred again yet. She might be. I don't know if she is or not. It's possible. I'm not preventing it. But it's almost time for Bruno to leave Mama. Mm-hmm. So there's plans there. There's a lot coming up because of that. Communal piles.
Yes.
Superlative fiber, sweet natured, all around awesomeness.
Yes.
She's trying to sell me on alpacas. Look, the alpacas ain't leaving.
Now we gotta get girls.
Ed said, purple hull peas sure are good tonight with some crackling cornbread. Rub it in, Ed. Go on with it. Just keep rubbing it in.
I ain't fed Nick tonight.
We ate a late lunch for Chance's birthday, but I hadn't had my crackling cornbread in a long time. Even though Ed brought us some cracklings. We had it then.
Yeah.
But I ain't had none since then, Ed. Is pig market good right now? Is there a big goat market in your area? So Anita, yes and yes. In my opinion, the goat market is pretty decent right now. The pigs, I don't know about huge numbers. We have some friends that are still Calfee Cattle raises pigs and cows, and as far as I know, they're still doing pretty well on pigs. We did really well on feeder pigs. It was the most profitable thing we ever had on our farm.
It was.
And never got stuck with any. One time we had a guy back out. I had 17 babies, 17 feeders. He wanted all 17, and then he backed out on me. And I thought I was going to get stuck with them and have to sell them off one or two at a time. And I had a guy that contacted me and said, "Hey, I'll take them all." So that was the one time we were going to get stuck. We didn't. Mm-hmm. Christina said, "What's crackling cornbread?"
Well, if you ask Nick, it's an angel sent cornbread.
It's basically cornbread with bacon in it.
It is.
But cracklings are what you cook off your lard.
Which I'm gonna have some soon because it's time to start rendering down lard to sell at Pedal.
Until I started watching you all.
I had no idea.
Cows, goats,
poop and pee as they walk.
Ed goes and throws a craving on us. Mr. Jim, I'm with you. He's got me wanting cornbread right now. Getting back to a more manageable farm is smart. So Christy, we just want to get it in the right direction, and we've got to focus on living there. We've got to make a major push to get moved. So we've got to decrease some cost in one place to start building up our infrastructure in another, which is like septic, water lines, that kind of thing. We have to do that. And it's just the best time to do it right now while life is extremely busy. We can start doing some of that and take off some pressure elsewhere, if that makes sense. Gary got good money on their cows. I think he did. I wouldn't quote a number, but I think he did say they did well.
Wendy said she made it. She's late, but she's here.
Ed's asking Jacob if he's coming to the expo. They got thunderstorms in central New York tonight.
I'd take a thunderstorm about right now.
Makes me sleep good. I love sleeping during thunderstorm. Londa's a big fan of the pasture poodles, in case you didn't know. Well, I had an idea that you were, Londa. He'll send more when the weather cools down.
I'm probably going to send back all our fiber with Londa and just let her, as she can, work on it.
Well, that's between you and Londa.
Nobody knows, but I was supposed to have mailed it to her by now.
Well, I told Londa that you were going to be getting with her the last time they were coming through here when I met her. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember what that was about, but I doubt if you ever did because you kind of miss messages.
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to mail it to her, and I hadn't yet. So
the Eddies have their hands full of all the goats and chickens. I'd be overwhelmed. Well, that's a pretty good thing if you're living on the farm. I think with the coops that they've built and the new pastures he's building, direction. I think Brandon's really got it figured out. I really do. He's got really nice coops.
I was like, to the outside, it could seem a little chaotic, but Brandon is really trying to dial in what he has been dreaming and envisioning for a while. And he's at a place on his farm and in their life, with YouTube and all, that they can start doing that.
That's what I think.
He's going to be very successful with it because he loves it. And
I haven't had that conversation with Brandon, but just, watching the conversation we have had and watching his videos, I think he's pretty well dialed in, getting where he wants to be.
Mm-hmm. I think he's going to be real successful with what he's doing.
And he's got it really nice. The way he's done those coops, I am extremely envious of that. Mm-hmm. I would love to have the coop separated out and like that. You'll have all your layers there, but there will be at a point in time, and I even know where they're going down there at the pines. There's going to be coops lined up like he has. I'm doing it behind those pines to save them from the weather. Mm-hmm. But
if you move to the farm, will the kids change schools?
No.
We've already made that move.
Kick that out.
Okay.
The move that we made is in anticipation of the farm move.
So
does that make sense?
We drive a little farther every day now, but once we're there, they will be closer, much closer.
Yeah, Lori's jealous of those coops too. I love them. I love the way they're built, the way they're together. Too. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting fences done. They added that other property. I think he's really close. He's getting it dialed in. He's getting his farm to looking amazing.
Sure
I agree with that.
And that's kind of, you go into it with a plan, and his plan is unfolding. The things he kept envisioning, people might not have understood and why he was doing it. And he's at a point where he can start.
It sounds like Brandon has more chickens than Cassie.
Oh,
that's guaranteed. He probably has 3 times what Cassie's got. The way the mail is, though, if you mailed it now, Londa would have to come to Pedals and be back at home before we get to them.
I know it.
Well, probably just drop it off to her since he's going to see her anyway.
Yeah, I'll get it to her and she can get us some stuff.
Made. You and Londa had to work that out because I don't want.
Well, she's coming for several days, so we might be able to get together and spin some wheel.
Maybe.
She's bringing it. She's bringing it.
We had that first bag that they said that you had to set aside. Londa, I don't know if this is true or not, but they said that his first coat was always going to be the best.
And I have Shadow's.
And it is fine and soft and pretty.
And we
still
socks.
have it. I definitely need more socks. Wonder how many of the chickens are Brandon's and how many are Captain Cason's.
Oh.
I don't know how they've divided that up, Jacob. Cason may claim them all. They lost 2 of my rent checks and never been found.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's talking about the post office.
Yeah. The Korea fleece is the finest fiber.
Oh, it's so pretty.
What's the best thing to make out of that? Because that's what we need to do, whatever the best thing to use it for.
That guy that was shearing them said, you want to keep all of this you can get your hands on. He said, this is the best they will ever have. I was like, okay, we're grabbing.
Yep.
We was grabbing.
There's a bunch of bags of it in there.
Just 3?
No, 3 per.
Of his.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying there's a whole bunch of bags.
I'm talking about just a shadow. Depends on how much of it there is. 3 bags. My 94-year-old grandmother called at 4:30 this morning and said there are 30-something cows in my yard. She said there's no more grass and they left pies there.
Well, you know what? If she had chickens, they would help with that mess.
Oh, God. Yeah, they would. I wouldn't go there with who's who, Brandon's or Captain. No, I think Casey probably claims most of them, so I would just leave that alone. If slippers are out, I'll accept socks. Y'all, I'm telling you, I told a guy, so Zoe and I helped with some chicken processing equipment. Some people had chickens they were going to process, and a relative of theirs told them that we knew how to do it and had the equipment for it. And we helped them with part of the equipment. Well, not everything we had, but they wanted a plucker and whatever. So we got everything helped set up and was kind of helping them with some details of how to clean the chickens and things like that. And the guy he's a blue collar guy and work boots all the time. And I was telling him about alpaca socks.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, they're not hot. And I said, nope. I thought the same thing until I did it. I said, I wear them year round. I do.
Yeah.
I go looking for them. Where's my work socks?
When it gets closer to Christmas, I'm going to send his wife a message and remind her to put some in.
Zoe told her,
stocking.
I'm going to buy alpaca socks. So, Diana, you don't have to wait until winter. I was wearing, the first time I tried them, it was really cold. It's when we went to the mountains for Christmas. And I was loving it. I'm sitting out on this balcony. I mean, it's 18 degrees. And I had those socks on with pajama pants. And it was wonderful. But I didn't think anything about wearing them in the summer. And I grabbed them one day because they're thicker. And I wasn't worried about sweating. I was going to be in the office, but I need them because I was going to be walking a good bit.
They're so soft.
And I thought, hey, let me try the thicker socks. Well, the temperature didn't matter.
Good night, Lori.
Lori going to bed. She's out.
She's watching for the capybara. You know,
Lori, I'm gonna make you a promise right now, Lori. I'm gonna make you a promise. One of these days, when we are farming full time, we are just doing YouTube and the farm, and I'm not working, I'm gonna let Zoe have the capybaras. I'll have their little enclosure thing, and
I watch them on TikTok, and they seem to be really sweet. And there's people that use them for petting zoos.
What did North Carolina girl say? I missed something. I live in the country, and we have to drive slow called Farm Animals Road. My dad hit a bull going 70. That's not good. He went from driving to crammed in the back window space. That's exactly what a bull will do when you hit it. Want to snag a pair of alpaca socks. Londa, you better get to working on socks because I can sell you a bunch of alpaca socks for you. Ed says he loves wool socks, wears them all the time. Swap over to alpaca, Ed. I promise you, you'll thank me for that. Farm girl says her neighbor makes them and they're awesome and they last forever. They don't wear out. Yes, a moose. Not a moose. I don't care how full time we are on the farm. I'm not doing the moose.
I don't know if you can build a fence high enough for a moose.
And Dad had to pay for the bull. This was way back in the day. They won't pay for the bull now. The person that owns the bull will be paying for the car damage.
30,000. Can I have a capybara?
No, 30,000 ain't enough. That don't get us.
I would like to get the 30,000.
I would love to get the 30,000, but that's not going to get us to the farm full time. Now, if we talking about 30,000 views, yeah, oh yeah, you're in. You get 30,000 views on every video you put out, you're good.
Be wonderful. I wouldn't have to work no more.
She said my husband need these socks. I'm telling you, you do.
Robin, any brand should work fine as long as they're alpaca, made from alpaca fiber.
I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
It's
alpaca's hypoallergenic.
That's
why they're called poodles. Poodles are hypoallergenic.
So Jones Christie just said, not sure I could wear them. My feet get too hot. I thought the same thing, Christy, but the way they wick away moisture, I'd never have an issue with them getting too hot. And I do work outside a good bit. You know, I'm still in the office, but I have to go outside to look at jobs and things. And I'm telling you, they're worth it. What?
Oh, she said, I knit socks. Unfortunately, I don't know how to spin, or I could buy Shadow's fleece.
I don't know how to do it either, Deborah. I don't know anything about it.
I can do it like this really fast between my hands and I'll make it.
Does someone on here sell alpaca socks? Londa might need to start.
Do they wear out in the toes?
Mine have not worn out at all that I know of.
Mine get hot too, Christy, and I don't get sweaty with those socks.
I'm telling you, I don't. See, Stephanie McKee said the same thing. They don't sweat in alpaca socks. I'm telling you, they do not. You would be shocked.
A no-show pair. That'd be even better.
No-show alpaca socks.
Dude.
They have wicking properties that pull moisture away from your body and regulate your body temperature.
Londa sells them.
Well, there you go. Where can you find alpaca socks? Susie, you can find them with Adventures with Me and T.
Miss Londa sells them. So she's the alpaca lady.
Londa, I'm telling you, you better start making more socks if people start asking me about them.
As well. Now you don't have to wear your shorts with your tall socks.
I never wear my tall socks with shorts.
Don't tell them that.
Ever. When have I ever worn tall socks with my shorts?
All the time.
Baby, never.
You're squealing.
Not once.
Chance.
I've never done that once.
They don't know that.
So you're lying to our people.
Now there are people.
Mm-hmm. And you're lying to them.
They're my faithful followers.
And you're lying to them.
They are devout.
You're still lying to them. Chris Moser says, my daughter makes them.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't know that many people made alpaca socks.
Her husband wears tall socks with his shorts.
It's always a good laugh. North Carolina girl, she lied to you. I don't do that.
Put that on screen.
Christina said, I have no-show alpaca socks. They're amazing. I don't.
Look at you. You are behind.
There you go. Christina says she has them. Londa, we got to talk.
Yeah, he needs something to wear with his boots. With his shorts.
I wear short socks. Well, that's when I wear when I wear boots with shorts, it's my high C boots.
You're taking it back. He was just
No, I still wear short socks with them.
And now you're taking it. You can't. No takey backies.
I wear short socks with my high C boots.
No takey backies.
They're like ankle high boots. There's lots of people. Brandon does. I know Brandon does. Don't, Tanya. Can I put Londa's link in the description?
You'll just have to email her directly.
I've got it on the screen, but you'll have to email her.
Yeah.
I do have her email on the screen, though.
There it is. There's her YouTube. I don't know how to make it clickable.
It should already be that way. Why is it not?
She just posted it too. But you can look them on YouTube at Adventures with Me and T.
Yeah. There you go. Mm-hmm. She might be making socks now to pedals.
That'd be good.
Don't get her too far behind. I gotta have some more. Tall sock, short sneak. All right. We made it through. We were probably fuzzy the whole time, but we made it the full duration.
I wouldn't want to look at us either.
Well, they just got to listen. They can listen to your nonsense and just you be fuzzy. Do you watch any national football teams? If so, NFL. If so, who is your team? I don't really have a team. When I was little, I don't even know why. I was a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. My grandfather was a Miami Dolphins fan, but I don't really watch a whole lot of NFL. And if I do, I'm typically not pulling for anybody. If I had to guess one or claim one, I would say it would either be the Falcons or the Titans, just because they were close. But I don't really have a team.
Jones Christie.
Her and her Chiefs, but Rhett likes the Chiefs just because he's a what do they call them? A bandwagon fan.
What's that?
They're the ones that are doing well. I saw somebody say the Eagles. I do like the Eagles okay, just because they have Smith and just picked up Mechie.
Yep.
Both played at Alabama, so I like them both. Howdy, Peach County neighbors. Prepped for Eternity Homestead. I wonder where Prepped for Eternity Homestead is.
We've seen them plenty.
Yeah, but I don't know where it is. But either way, I'll watch a little bit of it. But I'm a college football guy. I don't do a whole lot of NFL. And I'll watch just about any college team. Isabella.
That's right. I knew that.
You knew that?
Yes. I already knowed.
Matter of fact, Isabella was some of my first football Thursday. They played Thorsby. Same with Jason. I'll watch some. I'm just not a big NFL guy.
We really like college football.
I love college football. Love college football.
And we get to watch.
Not just Alabama. I love college football.
We get to watch Saturday before our boys start the next Saturday.
Yeah, the next Saturday. I told Jason, no,
one more.
This next Saturday, we will get to watch the first games for Alabama and Auburn. And I told Jason in a text the other day, I said, you're going to have to keep me updated because I'm going to miss like all but the Wisconsin game. That's it. Or till the end of the season.
Well, I'll watch them while I'm in the stands. Don't worry.
You can update me. All right. You ready?
Yes, yes, yes.
It is time to go, guys. So give them your good night, Zoe. We'll wrap up. We'll try to have them a video out on Wednesday.
Yeah, so we did change to Wednesday. We did not announce that, but
no, I just kind of did it.
Because we quit doing our lives on Wednesday for now, we've changed our Tuesdays to Wednesdays.
I'm doing it on Wednesdays to see if the views are a little better than on Tuesdays. Tuesdays, the views were kind of tanking, so I changed the day just to see if some of y'all have a better chance of watching.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all next Sunday. Video Wednesday and Saturday.
Bye, y'all.